We've got Vices Inc. all the way from Portland, Maine. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hello.
And let's start in the corner here. And because I'm not going to be able to remember everyone's names, we did introductions quickly between segments, but I already am confused. So we'll start with you. Tell us, if you could, who you are and what you do in the band.
My name is Jagger. I play guitar and keyboards, among other stuff, but mainly guitar, I guess.
Your name's easy to remember because you don't meet many Jaggers. Have you ever met another Jagger?
No, I haven't, but...
Didn't think so. Can't go wrong with a name like that. And you?
I'm Eleanor. I'm the vocalist in the band. Occasionally I'll do some like classical strings, violin, viola, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually just vocals.
Very good. Oh, love your voice. You got a great voice. And you?
Hi, I'm Christy. I play drums.
Okay. Christy's drums. And you?
I'm Hannah Lee. I play the bass guitar.
Okay, very good. I'm a bass player as well. And I'll let you introduce the gentleman who is not on a mic.
That's Josh. He also plays the guitar.
Okay.
He plays the lead guitar.
Ah, very good. Now, how long have you been a five-piece? Because on the website, it looks like you're a trio.
Yes. For about 3 years, we were a trio. And then we picked up Josh earlier last year. And then we became a five-piece around September of last year.
Okay. Now, why was that? Was that a conscious decision to expand the band, or was it more just organic? Or?
Well, originally, because it was a COVID situation, we weren't able to play shows and stuff, so we can do everything we wanted to do, like in the studio as a three-piece.
Yeah.
And then once we started playing shows again, we decided that for this, for us to play this music live, we needed more people in the band because it's impossible for us to do it as a three-piece.
Yeah.
And then we got Josh involved in it, but even furthermore, to expand it even more, we had to have another person to add, and that's where we add Hannah Lee.
Okay. All right. Very good. Do you play out a lot?
Yes. We came up of a tour last year. We were on tour from end of October through December, and we're going to be on tour again in April.
Okay. Very good. Are you going out with anybody else? Are you opening for anybody, or somebody opening for you?
We are mostly on the tour itself. We go by ourselves, and then we just play with bands from that area.
Okay.
So that varies every time. Every place we play at, it varies who we'll be playing with.
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever play as a three-piece, or did you wait until you expanded the lineup?
We never played as a three-piece.
Okay, yeah. Like you said, that probably would have been...
Technically, we kind of did. Our first show, one person pretended to play.
That's true.
Sounds like there's a story here.
Yeah, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but they were, they weren't ready for the show, and they pretended to play an instrument, and we played basically ourselves playing the show. But it sounded good, right?
We pulled it off. It worked out.
We pulled it off for sure.
What, did somebody play not plugged in? What do you?
They just pretended to play.
Not anyone in this room.
Yeah, nobody here.
Oh, okay.
They just pretend.
Former people.
Yeah. Yeah. It just pretended they were playing an instrument, but they really weren't. It was plugged in and stuff, but it was probably shut off.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a great sound. Very. The songs are very catchy, but kind of different genres too. I mean, how do you describe the band? And everyone always hates this question. How do you describe your own music? It can be challenging. But if I'd never heard Vices Inc., how would you describe the band?
It's definitely a hybrid of different styles. That's for sure.
Yeah,
because we're influenced by so many different styles of music.
Yeah,
and obviously you can see that incorporated into the music we're recording. But I mean, we started out as a rock band, but we explained it so much more since then.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really, really hard to peg hold that, because if you really do listen to us, it's like we could do electronic stuff and pop stuff to hard rock stuff to metal. It really, really varies.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you just, the best term is we're hybrid, and we go with what we feel like doing at the time.
But you've pulled off where it's, a hybrid is a lot of different styles, but it's also cohesive.
Sure.
Because when I'm listening to the songs, they all sound like the same band.
Yeah, everything.
But you can hear the different influences. But it's not like in other words, it's not like jarring. Like, oh, now they sound like this doesn't even sound like the same band. It all sounds like the same band. Probably partly because of the vocals too are very distinct. But
we do try to keep it symmetric for sure.
Yeah.
But we do, if we go outside of our, no more style, we try to do a few songs that match that, so it's not like, so too jarring, because otherwise, how do you get into that?
Right. Right. Yeah. Where do you record? Is everything that you've done so far, is it all recorded at the same studio or?
Yeah, I own a studio. We have a studio in my house.
Oh, okay.
It's all recorded there. So during the COVID, it made it easy because we're all.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing with, the pandemic, it was awful, but one of the, excuse me, according to my sinuses, it's already spring. One of the advantages, I shouldn't say advantages, but we have to find these silver linings where we can, is that it really, in terms of creativity and just making the best of a bad situation, I feel like it kind of forced a lot of people to find ways to create or
keep working.
To keep working and find. I had in the last hour we had a gentleman, Ray Coates, Skyping in from the UK, and we were talking about that, how we live in an era too where you can email files back and forth. If you're collaborating with somebody, you can record music without even ever being in the same room, really, and so and that already existed before the pandemic, obviously. But I think the pandemic really kind of forced people to find new ways to approach creativity, and so a lot of great music came out, over the course of that. So.
And we got tighter as a band too.
Yeah,
we were forced to. So
no doubt, yeah.
Before we had so much on our plate, and trying to get ready for shows and all that stuff, and we weren't really prepared for that. But now we had all that time to find our craft during the studio wise. It's easier as to play shows now because we have that experience.
Yeah, no doubt. So we've got a brand new song that you sent, which I really love. I'm looking forward to playing this. And this hasn't been played anywhere on the radio, I assume?
Nope, not yet.
So this is a world radio premiere?
Yes, it is.
We love the world radio premieres. Absolutely. No, this is really cool. I like this a lot. It's called Regret Me. And anything you want us to know about this before we play it?
We're trying to get onto a festival called Smoke Out. Thank you. Because we want to get barbecue. But this is part of our audition, I guess you can say.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the songs for it. So we can, if we were able to fit into what they were looking for.
Oh.
So we think we did what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
We're proud of it.
Do you know if, have you heard?
It's looking good.
Good.
We're going to find out really, really soon.
Yeah. Excellent.
Maybe,
all right.
Maybe this is what's going to put it on the top right here.
Maybe. Maybe. No, I really like this. This is really good. All right, let's give this a listen. This is called Regret Me. The band is Vices Inc., and they are here with us live in studio. Check this out. This is the World Radio premiere.
On this regret me, but I'm beating you to it, dude.
That is the world radio premiere of Regret Me from Vices Inc. And we have Vices Inc. with us live in studio. And yeah, great track. They'd be, what's the Smokeout something?
Windy City Smokeout.
Windy City Smokeout. They have to say yes.
And there's lots of barbecue there. So if they just give us barbecue, we'd be content with that.
Well, you still want to play too, though.
No, we
right?
play.
You don't want just go there for the barbecue.
Hang on. Let's not close any doors.
right. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
They have to give us enough barbecue to take home too.
Oh yeah.
That's just the key.
Yeah. If there's enough barbecue for us to eat all we want and then take some home, we're okay if we don't play. We'll just go.
Okay.
I mean, if the title of your festival has Smokeout, it's got to be really good barbecue, right? And then, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that you know what you're doing.
Yeah. You'd kind of
The thing with this festival is not our style of music. It's actually more on the countryside.
Okay.
They got really huge acts. I mean, really
little bit of twang in that guitar. So
that's why we did it.
That was intentional. Okay.
Did on purpose.
Yeah. No, that's really good. That's really good. I like that song a lot. Regret Me. So that's not available anywhere yet? Is that on an upcoming album or?
It's not going to be on an album. You can buy it online.
Okay, it is out as a single?
Yes, but it wasn't played on anything else yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a single that if you want it, you can get it. If not, it's okay. Some of the stuff there you can do it.
How many albums do you have out as a band? You've got a lot of material, right?
6.
Wow.
We have 6, I think.
You've been productive.
Yeah, and we got a lot more in the can waiting, and the ones that almost finished and stuff. So
yeah,
we've got enough material to last us for the next 65 years, probably.
Probably more.
Probably more.
Yeah.
With me.
Yeah, we I never step right in, and they are tortured because of it. Because every other week, hey, we got a new album. Here you go, guys. Let's do this.
Who writes the lyrics? Do you write the lyrics?
Yeah, I write the majority of the lyrics. Occasionally we'll collaborate, or if Jag has something that he kind of had in mind when he wrote the song, we'll kind of riff off of that. But yeah.
I like a lot of them. They sound like there's a little bit of like sort of the ending of a relationship vibe to them.
Yeah.
Any lyrics that sounds intelligent, it's definitely from her.
Yeah. No, they're good. They're very good. They're clever. And can you tell me about your vocals remind me of someone, but I can't quite put my finger on who. So let me ask you this. Who are your influences in terms of your approach to singing?
Oh gosh. I have a lot. I think Hayley Williams of Paramore.
Yeah, I can hear that. Yep.
An obvious one. I love her.
Yeah.
Her everything.
Yeah.
I really love Lady Gaga
yeah.
too. I have a lot of pop influences. Demi Lovato is a big one for me. Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
I love, and lyrically, I really look up to Josh Katz from Bad Flower. They're kind of like lesser known, but still very successful.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not familiar.
Check them
Oh,
out.
they're
like them.
yeah, they're probably my favorite band.
Yeah.
I've gone to see them several times.
They got vocal wise, Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bob Dylan. No, but Bad Flower, they put a lot of like story into their lyrics. And I just love like the creativity behind what they do.
Yeah. Now, are there backing vocals live? Do any of you
Not
sing
yet.
live?
We haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. Not yet, but we're working on it.
Yeah. Cool. And what does anybody else have influences they want to mention? Because obviously, like we talked about earlier, there's a lot of you can hear different influences in the band.
Sure.
But
We'll go with Christy. Why not?
Yeah, sure. I have a lot of like pop punk influences for my drumming, like
Yeah.
Pretty Cool from Green Day, Travis Barker, of course. Then also like classic rock, like Rush, Neil Peart, Metallica, or anything. I kind of go all over the place as far as like my genres as well.
yeah. The drums sound really good on these.
Oh, thank you.
On the songs. Yeah, it's the way the mixing and do you do all the mixing and everything or
No, that's done in my brother's studio. In
Oh.
the Netherlands.
Oh, in the Netherlands?
Yes.
Oh, no kidding.
So he does it, and we have a guy that specifically works for us named Boris. He's like, no. Hey, Boris, can we mix this? No. He's angry all the time.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Don't listen to anything he says.
Yeah.
Well, Haley, what's your influences?
My influence is usually in like the progressive rock field. I like Rush, Saga, Styx, stuff like that.
Yeah. So and obviously with a group of you all bring in different things, but now, so the music who writes the music?
I do.
You write everything?
Yeah.
Does anybody else contribute or is it
Well, I bring in it depends how the situation is. Sometimes I got full-fledged ideas all set, and this is and then I bring into the band. Otherwise I bring in a basic idea, and each person brings puts their parts to it. And I don't dictate what unless I don't like it. I'm like, hey, Chrissy, that sucks. Please don't do that.
I'm playing chopsticks on the drums.
Right.
Something weird
But usually that's the case. Or if there's songs already recorded, I like it. We have a live version of it, which is different, and then I don't really tell people what to do on that. Like Josh would come up with some leads, and as long as they don't get in my way, right? Don't get in my way.
Right.
As long as it doesn't get in my way or ruin, get in her way, it's okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of our music is different for live because I just don't want it to be like the same thing you can hear live unless the song calls for it.
Yeah. I think that's cool. Because a lot of musicians approach it kind of the opposite way, where it's like it's very important to some people to recreate live what you hear on the recording. And my attitude has always been, I already know what it sounds like on the recording. If there's, what's wrong with some surprises if it's a little bit different live? You know what I mean?
You want to make it more organic in that sense.
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's okay. So some songs, there's so much going on that if we did it exactly with the recording, we would need backtracks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or an orchestra, and that's not going to happen.
Right.
A lot of these songs, I play guitar and keyboards in it, and it's like I can't do both. I don't want to have four arms, so it's like you got to pick and choose. And we decided this is going to be the lineup. We're not going to add any more people because otherwise we would be like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
So that's another reason why too. But it's fun changing it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's some songs that we're more strict towards being how it sounded recording wise, just because it calls for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if something sounds different, because you'll often hear bands say too, well, we have to replicate what we did in the studio. And if that, maybe we need backing tracks or some kind of additional technology. And it's like, what's wrong with letting it sound a little more stripped down, a little more raw when it's live, It's so I like your approach. I think that's cool. Do you have any, like on YouTube, do you have any live performances up on YouTube or is it only studio stuff?
Yes, we do. And actually, if you want to check us out live recently, we were on the Dan Cashman show it's a night show. Yeah. And we played live on that. And actually, if you go on their website, you can see us play Giving In But Not Giving Up live.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's actually a full concert that Joshua had recorded for us. That's on his channel somewhere.
Oh.
That it's from Kentucky, right?
Mm-hmm, from the Mag Bar.
And it was a good show. So you want to see that? That's like a whole live set. I mean, not edited; it's raw footage.
Yeah, yeah.
We're pretty proud of it.
Yeah.
But people might upload stuff, but for us, we have not uploaded ourselves any concert footage to the YouTube yet. One day we will. But if you want to watch a good, footage of us from, with good cameras and stuff like that and good sound, check out the Dan Cashman show. Is it called Danny Cashman or Dan Cashman? Danny Cashman.
Danny Cashman, yeah.
It's called Night
Show?
The Night Show.
Night Show with Danny Cashman, which is, it's cool because we're on TV and stuff with that.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah. No, when you said night show, I thought you meant it was on at night, but that's actually the name.
Yeah.
It's both.
It is both.
It is
It's both.
both. True.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be.
That's good.
We
Truth in advertising.
Like Cyanide. It's going to be coming out pretty soon on that.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, we recorded 3 songs on there, and one was broadcast a few days after we performed. One was just for the website, and then one's going to be later on kind of thing, which is coming up now, actually, in a few weeks.
Well, why don't we? Since you mentioned the song, why don't we play that? Like Cyanide. What should we know about this? Anything you want us to know about the song?
It's one of the first songs we wrote for our new album.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I dreamed it, right? And I dreamed it.
I think, yeah.
And then hummed it out, and it's like I called her up as Chris. I was like, "You're gonna get your butt down here and let's record some drums." And I started working with her. Josh was in the shower, and he hears me. He hears us playing this, and he runs downstairs, and we just clicked it together. But it was just like I wanted to try a different sound.
Yeah,
and that's what we did with this new album coming out. It's the approach for it. It's just more alternative, I guess.
This is on the new one that's on its way,
and it's actually influenced by Bad Flower, to be honest, because she got me into it. Unfortunately, no, I really like them a lot. I just wanted to do some, and plus we were working on Radiohead stuff.
Yeah,
so the effects and atmosphere kind of stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
And that's what got me into it.
Yeah, I know what you mean because obviously I've heard it. And I like this one a lot. All right, let's give this a listen. So this is Like Cyanide. This is Vices Inc.
Suffocate me, cry for air on the inside. Someone save me from this hell I fantasize. See me on the cover of a magazine. Pinch me, I wish
I like that a lot. That is Like Cyanide. The band is Vices Inc., and they are here with us live in studio all the way from Portland, Maine. I appreciate y'all coming. How long of a drive was that?
It was about an hour and 45 minutes, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little bit longer if we came and picked you up in Biddeford. But yeah.
We don't count that.
It only counts from where you were.
Yes.
It's an hour and a half from
when you come get me, that's when it starts.
Well, I appreciate y'all traveling so far. It's great to have you here. And Jagger, you were saying that's your opener. You open with that usually with the live shows?
We've been doing that since the tour itself.
Yeah.
And eventually, we're going to be switching these songs out that, for that song's going to be in a set list still.
Yeah.
But we're going to be changing our set list to reflect our new sound.
Okay. Cool. And you were also saying off air that you've got a big show coming up you want to talk about?
Yes. So on March 9th, originally it was going to be an album release party show, but it expanded immensely since then. And we had an idea that we wanted to play a show that we debut some of these new songs and have some bands that we performed with during our tour all over. And since we liked a lot of the bands, we had to ask a lot of these bands if they want to do it or not. And some of these bands are pretty far. I mean, already from Ohio. And it worked out that the response was overwhelming to the point where we now have a festival going on.
Oh, wow.
And we have 18 acts. And a lot of the bands we played with and stuff. And really people should check these bands out, like Messmaker, Night Fury. Give me some more. Pink Masquerade is not going to be there, unfortunately. I'm sorry. The Roscoes.
Yeah, the Roscoes.
There's just so many great acts that are going to be there. Bands that should be heard. And some of the bands that we wanted to play with who wanted to be at this show couldn't show up, which we brokenhearted. Like she just talked about Pink Masquerade, Plain Jane and her Ghost and stuff. There's many bands that couldn't come for whatever reason, but still we got a good bulk of bands that we played with that were just great, and this is the fun part about it. We're filming this professionally. And
very cool.
So what happens is each band, for the film wise, they play 2 of their own songs and then they cover one of our songs.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, so, wow. Oh, that's cool.
Some of these bands, like in their style, by the way.
Yeah.
So we got one band called Plague Dad that plays like Americana
folk music,
and they're playing one of our songs in their style, which is really, really cool.
Yeah. So this is a festival. So you're putting this on. That's a lot of wow.
A lot going on.
It
last week itself, I put a lot into it, and it's become huge.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot going on with that, and hopefully people will come out and see it. It's going to be at the Cavern in Portland, Maine. The Cavern's on Free Street, and it's going to be pretty epic.
Yeah. 18 bands. Wow.
Yeah, we're going to mention more about it. Obviously, you can check us out on the website and stuff, but also we're going to be on, I'm going to be on the Danny Cashman Show, talking about this. And so you can watch that on there too. And it's going to, we're pretty excited.
Was it when you first started putting this together and planning it, was it intended to be, because 18 bands, that's a lot. Was it intended to be such a big event, or did it start as something smaller and then grew?
What happened was, like, I contacted a lot of these bands thinking most of them won't be coming. So I was like, if this band doesn't come, we have this band.
Yeah. Cast a wide net, in other words. And
the problem is most of the bands accepted. And I was like, oh, wow.
Most people like us. So,
So I was like, well, I'm going to have to just adapt to this.
Yeah.
And decided, like, it's more now, it's showcasing up and coming talent in the Northeast.
Yeah.
That's what, and it's going to be something we're going to do every year from now on, too.
Oh, cool.
So, like, bands that are, that should be heard into a wider market. That's what's going to be there for.
Yeah. So you're going to be running the whole. Well, I assume you're going to have help, right? I mean,
no, we're gonna wing it. No, we definitely I've got a lot of people that are getting involved in it. Just
good.
I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of work, but good for you for taking that on.
I got to perform too, so I can't be just, working the whole time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Wow. No, that's cool. And what is it called again? What's the name of the event?
Vice Fest, and you can check us out if you want to. There's a website for it.
Okay.
Vicesfest.com. I'm so used to saying dot all the time, so I'll do that again because I'm sorry, I'm stupid. www.vices, as in VICES fest FEST.com.
Vicesfest.com.
Yeah, check it out. It's the website looks great. Actually, Christy over there designed it. She got some skills there and put it together.
Thank you very
Excellent.
much.
By the way, where does the name come from, Vices Inc.?
Okay, so it's from a song.
Okay.
We literally had no name for a long time, and I wrote a song called Vices Inc. And we were looking for a name. The first thing I did was to see if these pages they were available in .coms. So I had all these different names.
That's very smart because not everyone, and by not everyone, I mean a lot of people don't even think to do the basic, making sure it's available.
You'd be shocked how many names are parked, and they want you to pay like $6,000
Oh, yeah.
to raise with that.
Oh, yeah.
So I just said, there's no way Vices Inc. is not taken. I was like, but it wasn't. And I was like, okay, well, that must be a sign, right? Because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
And we have literally no vices at all in this band, so it's kind of tongue in cheek for us. We
like food, but other than that,
we don't do crime. Besides her, she does crime all the time.
Yeah, well,
but the biggest thing we do is eat food and play Pokemon Go a lot. Pokemon Go, sponsor us because I just said your name on there. Pokemon Go, sponsor us, please. So we just eat a lot of food, I guess, and make too much music. That's good advice a little bit too, right?
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But there's no drugs. There's no anything crazy. So
no caffeine addiction. Come on.
Well, you know what?
That's a vice. That counts.
I used to be, but I got wicked sick in May, and I totally stopped drinking caffeine.
No kidding.
Drinking soda. So yeah. So since May, crazy, right? So I don't have that problem. Maybe Joshua does. He has a caffeine problem.
Oh, most Americans do. All right. But that's all right. Yeah, I mean, there are far worse vices than that. So, yeah, no, it's good that you did the due diligence, though, making sure that was available, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think ahead, you know, just in case, because otherwise, how do you promote that?
Right.
You got to do like Vices, Inc., .band, yourbrother.com, you know, and I didn't want to do all that. I wanted something that's easy to find, easy to read.
I have a friend, I've told this story on the air before, but more of an anecdote, but I have this friend who, and I won't say his name, but although if he happens to be listening, he'll know I'm talking about him. I had this friend I went to high school with, very talented guitarist, and I ran into him a couple of years after high school, hadn't seen him for a while, and he said he had a new band. And I said, oh, what's the band? And he said, it's called Intuition. And I remember he said that to me, and I'm thinking, there's got to be, how many other bands have already used that name? Mm-hmm. Swear to God, I run into him like 6 months later. I said, how's the band? He said, good, but we had to change our name. We got a cease and desist letter from a cover band in Massachusetts using the name Intuition. And I'm like, well, yeah, of course.
It sounds like a 70s glam rock band in a way. Intuition.
It's too obvious. There's probably been a million bands that have used that name, and it's like, oh, what are you doing? You know. But no, so it's good that you made sure. We should play another track. What do you have a request? What should we go with? I'd love to share another studio track. I really like all of these, to be honest with you.
Never Gonna Catch Us Now.
I don't have that one. I mean, I think you sent it, but I went by the ones I have ready to go are the ones, because there were specific tracks that you said you were kind of focused on. I don't have that one on that list, so I didn't include that.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Well, what about? Oh, we didn't play "Giving In but Not Giving Up." That's kind of a big song for you guys, right?
It is, but it's like we've been like living on that song for 4 years now. You know, what you got on the list?
Yeah, what else is on the list?
We have Faux Personality, Cinnamon. We played Like Cyanide. We played Right Through, and So It Has Begun.
Right Through.
You want to go with Right Through?
Do Right Through.
Okay.
Hope you like it.
That other one though, we should mention has a cool video. We don't have to play the other one. We'll play Right Through, but
the Given one.
But I like the video for that. It's cool. Who did you work with for the video?
I don't remember.
Really? Yeah. Did you? Well, was it all DIY or?
Well, it was Nick's brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember his name though. This is during the pandemic. We did that in 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were working with another studio at the time. And
oh, really? Yeah.
And the engineer's brother did it, but we don't.
Oh, okay. No, it's cool. It's a well done video. But we'll give this a listen. This is Right Through. And is this on the upcoming album or is this already out?
It is.
Okay, cool. This is on the upcoming album. And I can't remember if you said, do you have an ETA on that when that's going to be out? Or?
Yes, the Alkaline Kiss will be out in April.
April. Very cool. And by the way, thank you for the shirts. So the band brought a couple of shirts with this. I assume this is the.
That's the cover. Yeah.
We're not on Facebook today, so people can't see it, but they'll see it in the picture. So that's the cover. Yeah, very cool. What is the meaning of that Alkaline Kiss? Does that have a special meaning or?
Just electricity, organic electricity between two people.
Yeah.
It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Depends who it is. You look at that picture, that could be a good thing, bad thing.
Right.
Your perspective. I think.
All right.
I think what I think about it is my business.
Well, not anymore. You've shared it with the world, what you think about it, which is good. All right. Let's give this a listen. This is Right Through. This is from the upcoming album, Alkaline Kiss. This is Vices, Inc. Check this out. That is right through from the upcoming album Alkaline Kiss from the band Vices Inc. And we have Vices Inc. all the way from Portland, Maine with us here live in studio. And I was commenting while that was playing. I could imagine that doing pretty well at college radio. I don't know if you've if you've submitted anything.
No, we haven't set.
That'd be a good single.
I was waiting for Alkaline Kiss to come out before we heavily promoted it.
Yeah.
And so, so we're kind of not done yet.
Yeah.
Some of these songs just, got popular. Like you look on our top 5, Full Personality, Cinnamon are on our top 5 just because people liked it.
Yeah.
But we didn't heavily promote it at all. We haven't promote Alkaline Kiss at all yet.
Yeah. Yeah. When's it coming out again? June, did you say?
April.
Oh, April.
Yeah.
Why was I thinking?
We actually got
April. That's soon. Wow. Good.
2 albums coming out this year.
Oh.
One's called Alkaline Kiss, and then another one's going to be called While You Wait,
What?
which was supposed to come out before Alkaline Kiss came out.
Oh.
But I changed my mind about it.
Oh. Why is that?
One, because we were on tour and I was overwhelmed and I
Yeah.
needed a break,
Yeah.
and we all needed a break, and we it's a combination of our normal style with maybe a Midwest emo thing going on, and I thought it just wasn't the time for it.
Yeah.
I thought Alkaline Kiss should be our focus,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the reason why.
Yeah.
And I thought it just felt like a summertime then too.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but
No, it does. It
No.
definitely does.
it's
Yeah.
more like a fun pop album, while Alkaline Kiss is more darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. More moody.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Now, are you doing a lot of shows before the festival, or are you kind of focused on the festival?
No, Eleanor has a lot of work to do with vocal wise, so she needs the time to get ready. And she's actually making a film right now too.
Oh.
And she was in a film in 2022 called Rooks, and we actually did songs for that album, for that soundtrack. And she's doing the sequel to that now. What's it called?
It's called Black Castles.
Okay.
So she needs time for that.
Yeah.
And she'll talk more about you one or two. And so she's getting, doing the vocals for Alkaline Kiss, the album itself, and then working on that. So she's got a lot of stuff on her plate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am curious to hear more about that.
Yeah. So my friend Robert has a film company that he started himself called Accented Films.
Okay.
So local to New Hampshire. And then he actually has partnered with some other New Hampshire filmmakers, and he set up a streaming platform called Sparrow.
Okay.
So we've been focused on like creating content for Sparrow and collecting content from other creators, getting that all on there. So I've been helping him out with that a little bit, and then we're gearing up to start like filming for Black Castles. He finished the screenplay, and it's awesome. So
yeah.
I'm like so excited. We're trying some bigger stunts and stuff like that. So
Is this a sequel to the other movie?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the premise?
So Rooks is about it's kind of like a sci-fi sort of premise, but it's about this group of 8 people who have each have special abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So superpowers, but not like they're all like kind of scientifically explained. So it's like a little bit grounded.
Yeah.
Very dramatic, serious. But it ends up being kind of like a spy thriller. It's very cool.
Okay.
Plus,
cool.
I wanted to mention that they did some short films based off of the movie itself.
Oh, really?
Which are going to be premiered on the end of March, which I have her talk about too.
Mm-hmm. So we're doing a premiere event in March for the 4 short films, and they're also going to be available on Sparrow. And I directed one of the short films.
Oh, wow.
As well as I was in one of the other ones. But the one that I directed, I had Jagger do the score for.
Oh, cool.
So.
Wow.
So it's all disco.
It's bluegrass,
not disco. Bluegrass disco.
Oh, very cool. So Rooks, that's currently available. People can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's on Sparrow?
It's on Sparrow. It's also available on Prime Video.
Okay. Very cool. Totally filmed in New Hampshire, or?
I believe so. I think it's all very local. So I want to say all in New Hampshire. Maybe we did some in Maine, Massachusetts, and I'm not remembering. But a lot of stuff in Portsmouth. We went up to northern New Hampshire. I forget the name of the town. For quite a bit of it too.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Very cool. What is it? Sparrow.com? Is it just?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm sure it's easy to find.
I should really double check that. But
you need to get ready on that next.
Just Google Sparrow streaming.
Yeah.
We need some cue cards for you.
I know.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Now, so Alkaline Kiss in April, you said, and then and you've got the festival coming up in March. Was that March 9th?
March 9th, and then we go on tour in April again.
April, yeah.
And then we got another album come out in the summertime, and then another tour in August, and then we're gonna break up.
Wow. All right. Well, finish it right. You know, you gotta have a beginning and an ending.
Yeah.
No, but I hope you don't break up. I mean, like I said, I really like your music a lot. You got a great sound. You got a great thing going. Absolutely. Where should people go online to find out? I mean, obviously the festival is Vices
Fest.
Vicesfest.com.
Tell us the websites. Come on, Christy.
Yeah, it's vicesinc.com.
Oh, vicesinc.com. Okay, for the band. Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
We also have Instagram, vices.inc.band on Instagram. Facebook, I think it's just Vices Inc. Twitter, we don't really use much, but it's on there.
You mean X
or whatever?
Yeah,
I refuse to call it that.
We're on the Facebook. Obviously, we're on the Spotify. You can check us out easy on that.
Yeah.
We're all over the place. We're on the Deezer. Deezer.
Oh yeah, Deezer. Yep. I'm aware of it.
Yeah. We don't know anything much about it either. We just know that we're on it.
And I agree about not calling Twitter X, because if you say X, people don't know what you mean.
Exactly.
It's too.
Sounds like the band X.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, or they think you're talking about ecstasy. Like I was on X earlier. Oh, really?
I saw my X. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's too confusing. Listen, thank you all for being here. This has been wonderful, and like I said, I appreciate you traveling too. It's a bit of a haul from Portland, so.
We loved it. We'll hope maybe they do it again someday if you want us here.
Oh, absolutely. No, you will definitely be invited back.
Maybe we'll perform for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, it'd have to be something. We only have so much space in this room, but yeah, exactly. But no, that would be cool. I would love that. What should we close with? And so it has begun. Even though it's the end of the show.
That's a really different song for us, so let's do it.
All right.
That's a really different project for us.
All right. So we will close out with this. Again, Vices Inc., thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And we will do it again in the future. And here it is to close out today's show. And so it has begun by Vices Inc.